Hi YouTube, this is Jilly. I wanted to show some of my art and talk about something that I did in 2016 where I had a mentor ask me if I wanted to draw every day. And the reason I wanted to make this YouTube and I'll also do something on my podcast, and then people, if they listen to my podcast, they can come over and look at the pictures on my YouTube. So it's kind of, synergistic, I guess you would call it, where if I do one social media, then somebody can go to something else and look. But on my Jillys Art Facebook, I show a lot of my paintings from the past and recently that I do and have done. I do draw and paint every day, and it keeps me motivated and creative, and keeps the ideas kind of going and flowing. But one of the things that I was thinking about today was the fact that when I decided to draw every day, I picked a topic which was angels, and I was thinking about why I picked that topic. And my mentor had said to me, well, if you're going to draw every day, then it's good to pick a topic to focus on. That was their idea. So I started drawing and painting and kind of putting angel wings on a lot of different things, dogs and whatever I kind of could find, different types of people, people praying, myself when I did my little Jillys Art logo that I did. And I just loved the idea of putting angel wings on different drawings that I had, because I was drawing angels, but then I started kind of drawing the wings on other focuses that I had. So if somebody ever thinks that they might want to try drawing every day, painting every day, doing something creative every day, and it doesn't mean that you have to sit down for hours and hours to do it. Sometimes it would be 5 minutes, but usually my 5 minutes would turn into a little bit longer. And that's when I really had my tablet, and I started setting up my tablet every night and watching YouTubes while I was drawing, just to have more or less kind of like some company. So I'd set up my tablet, put on some YouTubes, and at that point I was kind of new to listening to YouTubes, and a lot of people would be talking into the camera almost like they were kind of talking to me. So that was really kind of cool and fun, because I almost felt like I had like a little bit of company. And I actually became friendly with some YouTubers, and I'm still friendly with them. So it is possible to have, certain things really like happen in your life that can be pretty cool and fun. But I just wanted to show some of the pictures. I think when I first developed my my pictures that I had drawn for a month, I had over 200 pictures. So I had, so many that I developed. I remember sitting in a room where I had put all of the pictures all over the room, on the floor, on countertops. And I remember thinking, what am I going to do? What have I done? But it really has opened up my life. And like I said, that was 2016. So that was a while ago that I did do that. And it did totally change everything. So I'm glad that I decided to try that. And so these are some of the pictures, and I look back on them and I think I really kind of, I remember doing each one, and I really kind of love that I stuck to it. I stuck to the commitment, and every picture has a story. Every picture has a meaning, like the Chinese zodiac. I looked up the 12 Chinese zodiacs. The dragon is number 5 in the Chinese zodiac, and I wrote out on the back of each zodiac card that I did, I laminated them. I wrote out the year, the traits, the lucky numbers, the colors, because everything in the Chinese zodiac has so much meaning. And so I wrote down like the things that I found were relevant to kind of get an idea of what the Chinese zodiac is. But there's way more to it than what I wrote down. But it just gives somebody a fun idea if they want to know about what's going on with that Chinese zodiac sign. And that was my dragon. Really kind of cool. I used a lot of pastel pencils. I'd first start drawing with pen. You can see kind of like the ink even in this drawing where I started it out with the pen. I went back in with some glittery, that might have even been nail polish at that point. And then I used the pastel crayons that I used to fill in all of the color. Some of the pen drawings that I did, I actually just basically kind of left in pen. I didn't even color them in. So this one I thought was kind of cool. So I'm going to go over and do a little podcast today on my Spotify. It's called Jillys Art. And my Facebook is called Jillys Art. So that's the theme that I'm keeping, is that Jillys Art name, easy to find with different things to look up. And maybe people will listen to my podcast. And thanks for watching my YouTubes and listening to everything. And just like me listening and watching YouTubes, maybe somebody will get a creative idea and use it their way, the way that they want to do something. And love, love, Jilly.